Bonjour, donc je suis Jean-Christophe de Tosia. Je m'occupe d'un incubateur d'entreprises innovantes sur la Cité des Cartes. On va détailler cet après-midi dans l'atelier sur la création d'entreprises innovantes ce que l'on fait dans un incubateur. Comme on est un petit peu en retard, je vais quand même l'aborder assez brièvement. Donc on vous a présenté auparavant un certain nombre de dispositifs de la Chambre des métiers, par exemple, si vous voulez créer une entreprise dans l'artisanat. La Chambre de commerce est intervenue aussi. J'ai envie de dire que les chambres de commerce s'occupent beaucoup de création d'entreprises, peut-être un peu plus low-tech, entre guillemets, que ce que l'on fait dans les incubateurs. Dans les incubateurs, on va accueillir des gens qui arrivent souvent au stade de l'idée et qui ont un projet d'innovation avec un programme de développement technologique qui implique encore du travail sur paillasse ou sur son ordinateur pour coder. C'est-à-dire qu'avant d'arriver à produire un prototype, une version bêta, il y en a encore pour un petit moment, et les gens ont une idée au départ avec un marché qu'ils envisagent aussi dans leur première version de business plan, mais tout ça reste à préciser. Donc dans un incubateur, on va d'abord sélectionner ces gens, c'est-à-dire qu'on ne va pas accueillir forcément tout le monde. On va prendre notamment des équipes solides, c'est-à-dire qu'on préfère quand même avoir des gens dont on sent qu'ils vont quelque part un peu avoir la niaque pour réussir, plutôt que des super projets technologiques avec une équipe, on va dire, moyenne. On va les mettre en contact avec des experts pour valider que les choses sont bien innovantes, qu'il y a éventuellement quand même un marché, nous mettre le nez sur les points de vigilance. Et ensuite, on va aider les gens quelque part à trouver leur marché. Donc pour ça, on a un certain nombre de méthodes, d'outils, de réseaux. On essaie d'aider les gens à trouver du financement aussi, notamment public, puis privé, et donc à se présenter aux investisseurs et à cadrer quelque part leurs demandes. Autrement dit, on arrive en dans un incubateur avec un projet, j'ai envie de dire, un peu parfois déstructuré. Et notre mission consiste à essayer de restructurer ce projet pour qu'une fois sorti, il ait un plan de financement solide et qu'il soit capable de se présenter à des tierces parties pour le financer sur le long terme.
There's a few things that I want to get across to you right now. There are enormous resources in France for startups. There's several reasons. Because startups create jobs and they create wealth. And right now, governments want jobs. We all know what the unemployment rate is, and the unemployment rate for your age group is even higher. So governments are fully behind, so they're providing money, they're providing incubators, they're providing advice for free. People like me, and I hope you, like startups because they create wealth. And so people like me and other groups, and the incubator as well, they help you create wealth, and hopefully we get a return on that effort. There's a third group that likes to help, and that's experienced, successful entrepreneurs, because they have gone through this journey. Maybe it was an easy journey, maybe it was a difficult journey, but they know the tricks and the paths. So someone like me, so I'm a professor here at the Gustave Eiffel. I am the head of an accelerator, and I'm an angel investor. So this year I've done 30 angel investments. I'll probably do another 10 before the end of the year. And I know how hard it is to start a company because I've done it 9 times. Of those 9 times, 6 were successes, 3 were complete failures. I don't want anyone to ever go through that failure. One day I had to fire 40 people and shut a company because I made a mistake. I made a lot of mistakes. And I don't want anyone else to do that. So originally when I started this journey, it was to help people avoid that problem. So there's tons of advice. It's everywhere. Because right now it's cool to be an entrepreneur. It's, you know, what are the coolest people in San Francisco? They're entrepreneurs. What are the coolest people in New York? They're entrepreneurs. What are the coolest people in Paris? They're entrepreneurs. So everyone wants to be an entrepreneur. Everyone wants to help entrepreneurs. But the thing is that you can get it from incubators. You can get it from accelerators like me. You can get it from universities. You can also get it from large corporations, IBM, Microsoft, Oracle. They all have programs for entrepreneurs. That's why I was in Berlin. IBM is doing this huge program all over the world to find the best companies, the best new companies in each city. And so the winner of Paris went to Berlin to try to win Europe. And then they're going to take some from Europe to America. So there's a lot out there. And I'm going to do this really quick. I'm going to do like 1 minute and I'll be done. But this afternoon, I have a session at 2 o'clock where I'll give much more detail. But there's one thing, the best source of advice It's not from all of these people I just mentioned. It's from customers. You need to go and talk to people that will buy your product, and you have to listen to them. I have a lot of good advice. I have a lot of good ideas, but it doesn't matter unless a customer pays money for it. And if you go and you just come up with your own idea and you say, hey, I'm going to do this, and you don't talk to customers, and if they don't buy it, you're in trouble, because you now have a product that you spent all your money on and no one wants it. So if you have enough money, you can rebuild it. But otherwise, you'll have to be like me, where I had to tell 40 people that next month they're not going to get a paycheck, next month they're not going to have health insurance, next month they have to go find a job. So talk to the clients first. So right now, in France, in Paris, in Marne-la-Vallée, there's free money. They're giving money away to start your company. They don't want any part of your company. They don't want you to pay it back. They're just giving it to you. There's cheap or free places to have your office, and there's free advice. And there's also a good environment for startups. So what you need to do is find an innovative idea, talk to some potential clients, and build what they want, and just start a company. Right now, you're young, so the risk-return profile is very much in your favor. So I would suggest to every one of you, find an idea, find some team members, and start a company. Thanks.